From dark jungles and deep swamps, dense forests, and hidden laboratories around the world. Primal rage, high-tech circuitry, servos, blood, flesh and sinew, creatures and beings, automatons, mysteries never before dreamed, and nightmares never before viewed. Come now and join us for Creepies and Beep Beeps. Hey everybody, welcome in. Today on this episode of Creepies and Beep Beeps, I've got a big ass robot. Now this is another one, Jim Largo's Lair, AT-76 line. Anyway, he's going over some, on Largo's Lair, AT-76 videos. He was going over some other stuff he's included with his G.I. Joe Adventure Team, and I always find it very fascinating because some of the stuff he puts into that is just really interesting. And one of the more interesting ones I saw was this robot. It a pretty big robot, 11 inches tall, and it was caught from a line called Beasts and Mechs, which nice simple name, kind of born of. I might have called this Beasts and Mechs instead of Creepies and Beep Beeps, but Beasts and Mechs were not taken. I thought it was pretty cool. And instantly I saw this robot and I'm like, oh, that is cool. So I went looking up this line, found this for $10. Wow, that's incredibly cool find. It's a lot of toy for $10. So I grabbed it and yep, it shipped to my house and boy, I am impressed. Now, a lot of times with these cheaper toys, you get a lot of limited articulation. Now, I won't say this is like going to do any Spider-Man poses or anything, but I was surprised how articulated this is, to be perfectly honest. But I will get to that in just a moment. Looking it over, he's got a lot of blues and reds, and there's a little bit of golds, and silvers. It gets a very old school Shogun Warrior vibe, to me, at least. Now I can see an argument against that. I kind of see it as kind of new school Shogun Warrior mech vibes. But yeah, very cool look to this robot, and the size of him is just he's a big old robot, man. You can't knock that. I mean, that is cool. To my surprise, his articulation was not as limited as I thought it would be. He actually has double jointed arms, double jointed elbows. The shoulders don't do some up and down, but not a whole lot. The head just goes back and forth. Um, the legs are single jointed, to my surprise again, but you get a decent amount of motion. You can get him looking in walking poses at least. He's not perfect, and the hands, you can get a little bit of wrist movement in there. He's not perfect again, but you know what? I mean, I've seen a whole lot worse for a whole lot more. I do like it. I mean, it just looks cool. The fisted hand looks freaking awesome. I mean, it just looks like he's gonna bust somebody up really bad. And this is a great one to pair up with your beasts that you know look fairly good size. And you're gonna destroy something, and you need a mech to beat it up. There you go. I mean, you got Pacific Rim all over again, man. And it does put me in the mind of Pacific Rim, which is the love letter to Shogun Warriors. So there we are. You know, he's pretty cool, I think. Now, no accessories, of course. These didn't have any kind of accessory, so there's not really anything to talk about there. Scale-wise, I mean, he's pretty tall. He could be a giant. He could be an oversized robot for your 6-inch scale, or a giant robot for your 1/18 scale. I mean, he works either way. I believe Largo himself is using him as an actual character in his adventure team, as a robot in his adventure team. I believe he's just a little bit short of what the G.I. Joes are, which maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, he can just be a regular robot in that line. So, I mean, he kind of works in different scales too. I mean, that's kind of the fun part when you have a character, you have a figure that can work in multiple scales, and you can kind of decide, okay, I'll use it for this one, and that for that one, and have a whole bunch of fun, which is the name of the game. We're here to have fun. Toys should be fun, and that's having fun, I think. That is my personal opinion. But, and that, leads me to my final thoughts on it. I mean, this is fun. It's cool. It's cheap. I don't know what the original retail was on this, but like I said, I got this for $10. I mean, I think I got more than my money's worth for $10 out of this thing. And I think he just looks very cool. That Cyclops eye just looks really awesome. And, again, he does give me vibes of Shogun Warriors and Pacific Rim, which makes it just that much better and that much more fun. So, again, the rest of the line, I mean, I'm kind of lukewarm to. This one, I felt a kinship. I mean, just instantly I saw it. Oh, this looks so cool. I just really felt I had to have it, and I'm really glad I sought it out because it's just, I mean, does it look like it's made cheap? Yeah, I'm going to be honest, it does. That plastic feels cheap, but you know what? I've seen so much worse for so much more. So at the same time, I really think this one was a good buy for how little you had to pay. So there we are. I mean, that's my thoughts. I mean, this is how I think about it. So that's what I'm going with. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of Creepies and Beep Beeps. Next time, who knows what creepy or beep beep will pop up. But stay tuned and find out. Thank you for watching. Do all that YouTube stuff. All right, bye.